because I hadn't done one of these yet. I just want to see how hard it is. But yeah, and if you can tell by the title, this is military related, but not Call of Duty related. As of this morning, I woke up and I saw Charlie Intel put out a tweet saying the U.S. military is preparing for the new frontier, meaning I don't know if this is all true because I don't really believe in CNN, Fox, or any other thing like that, but it got me interested. The new frontier is space. So I went to CNN's website and I'm reading about it, and basically what CNN, I'm gonna use just ballistic weapons and all that, so it's still modern time, but not really. And basically what CNN is saying, that everywhere man goes, there's conflict. Meaning, when British people came to America, there was conflict with the Indians and all that. When all the world wars, meaning World War I, World War II, that happened from people going places. I mean, there's conflict wherever man goes, right? So now where's man going? Now, since we've been everywhere. I know. How about space? Well, when, let's say, I'm just going to throw this out there. I know this is not true because America and Great Britain work real close together. So let's say Great Britain goes into space, all right? But Americans is like, hey, we called that first, so let's go fight them. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is there's conflict everywhere. There's no conflict in space right now, but there will be sometime. I don't know if it's in the near future or far future, but there will be space conflict. And as of right now, the U.S. military is already preparing for sorry, dry throat, this space conflict. So they're already deploying like weapons out into space just to be prepared for it. So yeah, I mean, just think that we all know the military is a good way to travel, right? I'm not saying go join the military, but I'm saying it's a good way to travel. So just think, if let's say you go into the military as, I don't know, private first class, basically the second rank, and then they say, yeah, you're being shipped to the moon. And you're like, okay. So once you get to the moon, you wake up the next morning. You put all your astronaut gear on and stuff where you won't die. But you wake up, you walk outside because you have a job to do out there for some reason. Maybe mining moon rocks, I don't know. Looking for extraterrestrials, I don't know. But you go outside. You see it's pitch black, and let's say you look over to your right, and you see the Earth. We've lost the lead. Just think how amazed you will be. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. So, to conclude this little thing, but I'm still gonna like ask more questions and stuff with all that. But to conclude talking about this, what do you guys think of the next frontier? Meaning, would you like it? Would you actually join the military then? Or would you just, want to say this, bitch about it like you're bitching about Infinite Warfare? But in other words, I think this will be really, I think this is really cool that they've already preparing for it, even though there's no conflict right now, but they're already preparing for it, meaning there could possibly be conflict. and thinking of how far Black Ops 3 is into the future, or Infinite Warfare is into the future, and this being prepared for right now, like they could be testing out thrust jumpers right now, and of course they won't tell us because that's classified. They don't want us to. I'm doing really bad, by the way. But yeah, they could be testing out like thrust jumpers and stuff right now and not tell us because it's classified. But anyways, what do you guys think about this? Leave it down in the comments and stuff. I mean, of course we won't have like thrust jumpers overnight. It'll take years and years to get that technology to do right, to be able to lift, let's say, I don't know how heavy the average US soldier is. Let's say 96 pounds of just man, woman. It'll take a minute to get that technology to be able to lift an average human male or human female up in the air with ease. This game is just really bad. I'm sorry. So, like I said, how do you guys think about this? Are you excited for this, or are you saying, oh, the military should say boots on ground and stuff like that? Well, that's not gonna happen because we've already traveled to space and all that. Remember the Space Wars? Basically, I think it was US, Russia, and China. We were racing to the Great Space Race. Never mind, not Space Wars. But we were racing to the moon. I mean, it wasn't a deadly war or race, but it was more so basically fighting over. Okay, just think King of the Hill. You fight over a hill. Whoever's on top of the hill, that's the king of the hill, right? So that was basically King of the Hill. Whoever made it to the moon first was the king of the moon. Or queen, I don't know. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, we've already had like a space race and stuff. So, eventually, we're going to have a war over who controls space, who controls Mars, who controls Jupiter, all that. And as of right now, I am really excited for this because I'm thinking of the aspect of traveling. Like, how many of you watching this video right now has not wanted to go to space at least sometime in their life point? Go on a little street. How many bullets I got? Oh, I got 7. Let's go. How many kills was that? Anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, how many of you have wanted to go to space at least once in their life? And for me, I've always wanted to go to space. I find it very fascinating, and of course, I'm the guy who thinks there's other life forms out there, such as aliens, Martians, whatever. And I think it would be cool to actually make contact with them, because we can teach them things, and they can teach us loads of things, because if aliens do this, they done space travel for years before we even have, so they can teach us a lot of stuff. But there's a downside of that. Yeah, if there's aliens out there, they could screw us over and just wipe us all out. But we'll never know, because we're not in space. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you actually stayed to the end of this video. And tell me how you feel about this new frontier in the US military. down below, and if you think it's a good idea, you think it's a bad idea, if it does happen, what do you want to see out of it, and all that. So, oh, and also, if you hate or love Infinite Warfare, because, I mean, this is a Call of Duty video, technically, air quotes, technically, but yeah, how do you guys feel about this? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you wish it would never happen? I really want to know, and I would love to have a discussion down below in the comments. So peace out, guys.